The airplane doors opened with a gentle hiss, a portal to a world far removed from our everyday lives. And then, Cancun's warmth wrapped around us like a comforting blanket, a humid, salty welcome that screamed vacation. It was the kind of air that instantly relaxed your shoulders and made you want to kick off your shoes. We could already feel the stress of work and school beginning to fade. Leo and Maya, our two little adventurers, pressed eagerly against the terminal window, their noses practically glued to the glass. They were desperate for their first real, unobstructed look at the legendary turquoise water that they had only seen in pictures. The anticipation was palpable. Months of dreaming, planning, and counting down the days had finally led to this moment. Our escape from the ordinary, our chance to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with each other, our opportunity to make memories that would last a lifetime. This was more than just a trip. It was an investment in our family. The hotel zone unfurled before us like a vibrant tapestry, a narrow ribbon of lush green vegetation nestled between the calm, shimmering lagoon and the vast, sparkling sea. It was a breathtaking sight. We spotted lazy iguanas basking in the sun's warm embrace, and tall, graceful palm trees swaying rhythmically in the gentle tropical breeze. The air was thick with the scent of salt and blooming flowers. Even the mundane shuttle ride from the airport to the resort felt like the start of an exciting adventure, filled with new sights and sounds. We pointed out the colorful buildings and unfamiliar plants to the kids, their eyes wide with wonder. At the resort, we were greeted with refreshing chilled towels infused with the scent of citrus and glasses of sweet ruby-red hibiscus tea. It was the perfect welcome after a long journey. And when we stepped onto our balcony, the view was a living, breathing postcard. The ocean stretched out before us, a mesmerizing canvas of blues in every imaginable shade, from the palest aquamarine to the deepest sapphire. It was a sight that could hold your gaze for hours. The kids were practically vibrating with excitement, and they were in their swimsuits before we'd even had a chance to fully unpack our suitcases. They were racing each other to the pool, their joyful laughter echoing and mingling with the soothing sound of the waves crashing on the shore. We managed to snag a couple of lounge chairs under the cool shade of a palapa, and we settled in to watch our family dive headfirst into the crystal-clear water, feeling the accumulated stress of daily life slowly but surely melting away with each passing moment. This wasn't just another vacation. It was a precious chance to reconnect with each other on a deeper level, to laugh together, to play together, and to simply enjoy each other's company in this little slice of paradise. We stood together for a moment, silent and still, simply soaking it all in. The sun on our skin, the sand between our toes, the sound of the ocean, and the feeling of pure, unadulterated joy. The adventure we had been dreaming of had officially begun, and we couldn't wait to see what memories we would make. Our first full day in Cancun was entirely dedicated to exploring its famed beaches. We were eager to discover what made these stretches of coastline so special, and to soak up the sun and the atmosphere. The anticipation had been building, and we couldn't wait to sink our toes into the sand. Our first stop was Playa del Fines, which greeted us with its iconic Cancun sign. It's a must-see for any visitor, a perfect photo opportunity to capture the essence of Cancun. And of course, the beach itself, with its powdery white sand that felt incredible beneath our feet. The kids immediately ran towards the water, excited to start their beach adventures. The waves at Playa del Fines were perfect for body surfing, providing hours of entertainment. And for those who preferred a more relaxed activity, the soft sand was ideal for building elaborate sandcastles. Leo and Maya worked together, creating their own sandy kingdom. Next on our list was Playa Tortugas, which offered a completely different vibe with its calm, gentle water. This beach is known for its tranquil atmosphere, making it a great choice for families with young children. The calm waters of Playa Tortugas were ideal for Maya's first paddleboard ride. She was a little nervous at first, but quickly got the hang of it, paddling around with a huge smile on her face. It was a classic beach day moment, filled with laughter and sunshine. Then we headed to Playa Chacmul, where Leo and his dad tore across the waves on a jet ski, enjoying the thrill of speed and the refreshing spray of the ocean. They raced each other, laughing and competing as they zipped across the turquoise water. While they were jet skiing, Maya and I explored the underwater world in a glass-bottom kayak. We were amazed by the colorful fish and coral reefs that we could see through the clear bottom of the kayak. The energy at Playa Chacmul was infectious. There was music, laughter filling the air, and endless water sports options to choose from. It was a hub of activity and excitement. For a finale to our beach day, we took a ferry to Isla Mujeres and Playa Norte. The ferry ride itself was an adventure, with stunning views of the coastline. Playa Norte is renowned for its shallow, crystal-clear water, which invited us to float for hours. It felt like we were swimming in a giant natural pool. The water was so clear that we could see our toes wiggling beneath the surface. We explored the charming island of Isla Mujeres by golf cart, a popular and fun way to get around. We zipped along the streets, taking in the colorful buildings and the laid-back atmosphere. But no matter where we went on the island, we always returned to that perfect stretch of sand at Playa Norte. It was simply irresistible. We quickly realized that each beach in Cancun had its own unique vibe, ranging from lively and energetic to serene and peaceful. There was a beach to suit every mood and preference. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with vibrant colors, we ended the day sun-soaked and content. We were tired but happy, filled with memories of our beach adventures. We were grateful for every salty, sandy moment, every laugh, and every shared experience. These were the moments that would stay with us long after the vacation was over. Cancun's beaches had delivered everything we'd hoped for and more. It was a truly unforgettable day. We made countless memories in the surf, under the warm sun, together as a family. These were the moments that strengthened our bond and created lasting connections. It was the perfect start to our Cancun adventure, a day filled with sunshine, laughter, and unforgettable experiences. And we knew, with excitement bubbling inside us, that there was so much more to come in this beautiful corner of the world. The best was yet to come. Xcaret isn't just a theme park. It's a blend of nature, culture, and adventure. We floated through underground rivers, sunlight streaming into crystal-clear water, the kids feeling like explorers. Jungle paths led us to butterfly pavilions, aviaries, and even jaguars lounging in the shade. Snorkeling in the inlet was like swimming in a natural aquarium, and the Adrenalina speedboat had us shrieking with delight. Xcaret balanced thrills with peaceful moments, something for everyone. As night fell, the Mexico Espectacular show swept us through centuries of music, dance, and dazzling costumes. We watched spellbound as Mexico's history came alive on stage. It was a powerful, emotional end to an unforgettable day. Xcaret gave us adventure, wonder, and a deeper connection to this place. It was a highlight of our trip. To truly know Cancun, you have to taste it. It's more than just beautiful beaches and stunning resorts. It's a vibrant tapestry of flavors waiting to be explored. The culinary scene here is a reflection of its rich culture and history, a delicious blend of ancient traditions and modern influences. So, with our appetites ready and our minds open, we set out on a mission to eat like the locals do, to discover the authentic tastes of Cancun beyond the tourist traps. We wanted to immerse ourselves in the local food culture, experiencing the dishes that the people of Cancun cherish and enjoy every day. Our first stop was Tacos Rigo, a local favorite known for its incredible tacos al pastor. The aroma alone was enough to make our mouths water. We devoured the tacos al pastor, thinly sliced marinated pork, cooked on a vertical spit, then topped with sweet pineapple, fresh cilantro, and diced onions, all nestled in warm, soft tortillas. The combination of flavors was simply divine. Even the kids, who can sometimes be picky eaters, couldn't resist the allure of these delicious tacos. They were an instant hit. For a more upscale experience, we had dinner at La Habichuela, a restaurant known for its romantic ambiance and exquisite dishes. The setting itself felt magical, with lush greenery and soft lighting creating a truly special atmosphere. We indulged in cochinita pibil, a traditional Mayan dish of slow-roasted pork marinated in achiote paste and wrapped in fragrant banana leaves. The pork was incredibly tender and flavorful, infused with the earthy aroma of the banana leaves. We also tried a coconut curry that was not only delicious, but also a work of art, beautifully presented with vibrant colors and aromatic spices. It was a delightful fusion of flavors that surprised and delighted our taste buds. To beat the Cancun heat, paletas, traditional Mexican popsicles, quickly became our daily treat. We made it a point to try a new flavor every day. The variety was astounding, with flavors ranging from the sweet and spicy mango chili to the rich and creamy coconut. Each paleta was a burst of refreshing flavor, and to quench our thirst, we sipped on refreshing aguas frescas, especially the vibrant hibiscus and the creamy horchata, which were perfect for cooling off on a hot day. These traditional Mexican beverages were a welcome alternative to sugary sodas. A visit to Mercado 28, a bustling local market, led us to discover panuchos and salbutes, crispy handmade tortillas topped with savory shredded turkey, tangy pickled onions, and creamy slices of avocado. The textures and flavors were a delightful combination. Eating shoulder to shoulder with the locals, sharing tables and laughter, we truly felt the pulse and the heart of Cancun. It was an immersive experience that went beyond just tasting the food. We learned that the best meals weren't always the most fancy or elaborate. They were the ones that were honest, bursting with authentic flavors, and shared with the people we love. Food became a way to connect with each other and with the local culture. Every single bite told a story of tradition, of family, and of the vibrant spirit of Cancun. Cancun's incredible food scene became an integral and unforgettable part of our adventure, leaving us with memories and flavors that we will cherish for years to come. It was a culinary journey that enriched our experience and deepened our appreciation for this beautiful destination. Shopping in Cancun is an adventure in itself. La Isla Shopping Village wowed us with canals and boutiques, a Venetian twist in the tropics. But the real treasures were at Mercado 28, a maze of color, crafts, and friendly haggling. We bargained for hand-painted skulls, embroidered blouses, and a hammock Leo insisted we needed. Coral Negro Flea Market was packed with quirky souvenirs and silver jewelry, perfect for treasure hunting. Kukulkan Plaza's Luxury Avenue let us window shop high fashion and sample artisanal tequila. The kids turned shopping into a game, hunting for the most unique finds. From handcrafted trinkets to designer labels, Cancun had it all. Shopping here wasn't just about souvenirs, it was about stories and memories. Every purchase was a piece of our journey. After days of adventure, we craved relaxation. My husband and I escaped to the gem spa for a couple's massage, local ingredients melting away every knot. The kids enjoyed crafts and glitter tattoos at the resort's kids club. Sometimes peace was as simple as a quiet beach, a book, and the sound of waves. Evening strolls along Nuchupte Lagoon became our ritual. Sunsets painting the sky, boats gliding by, birds nesting in the mangroves. These quiet moments were some of our favorites. In Cancun, the best memories weren't always the loudest. Sometimes they were the calm between adventures. We couldn't leave without seeing Chichen Itza, a wonder of the world. Our guide's stories brought the ancient Mayan city to life as we approached El Castillo, the iconic pyramid. The kids clapped at the base, amazed as the echo mimicked a Quetzal's call. We wandered the Great Ball Court, marveled at intricate carvings, and imagined the rituals of a lost civilization. The heat was intense, but discovery kept us going. A stop at a sacred cenote offered a cool, magical swim, vines hanging, waterfalls trickling, sunlight streaming in. Floating in the turquoise water, we felt the spirit of the place. Chichen Itza was more than history, it was a living adventure. We left with a deeper appreciation for the Yucatan's past. It was a day we'd never forget. Cancun's nights are for everyone, not just partygoers. Our resort's Mexican fiesta was a riot of color. Folk dancers, mariachi, and loteria for the kids. The Xoximilco dinner cruise turned dinner into a floating party, with live music, traditional dishes, and dancing on the canals. We watched the Papantla Flyer's breathtaking ceremony, spinning from a towering pole in a prayer to the gods. Some nights, we just wandered the hotel zone, music and lights all around, churros and tres leches cake in hand. Every evening was a celebration, sometimes grand, sometimes simple. Cancun's spirit was everywhere, inviting us to join in. We didn't need a nightclub to have fun. We just needed each other and the magic of the night. On our last morning, we walked the beach at sunrise, quiet and grateful. Maya collected seashells. Leo let the waves wash over his feet, trying to memorize the feeling. Packing was bittersweet. Souvenirs tucked away, but the real treasures were our memories. Cancun had given us adventure, relaxation, and connection. As our shuttle left, the city felt familiar, like a place we'd truly lived. We promised ourselves this wasn't goodbye, just see you later. There's more to explore, more stories to write. We left a piece of our hearts in Cancun, and one day we'll be back.